See here.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. All right. So have some issues setting up the stream, but we should be fine now, hopefully.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. Well, since we're already late, let's just get started. Let's see if the runners are ready. Anyways, so while we're waiting, we can introduce ourselves. So, hello everyone, I'm Renata Name.
Hello, my name's Constructive Cynicism.
Okay, I'll be commentating on this match. So, going to this match, both runners are at 0 and 2. As far as the standings goes. Okay. And I think I looked on speedrun.com. It looks like they have about an 8:58:59 time.
Yeah, it also looked like I believe Eisog is how you pronounce it, got a PB on a recent run that they did on the tournament.
Yeah, so it'd be exciting to see if the runners will PB during a race. Okay.
Looks like it's happened before.
Okay, looks like they're ready. Okay, I'll give them the countdowns. So we can get... Okay, the runners have been instructed to start the race, so we'll hopefully see the start of the race shortly.
And looks like they're off.
Pretty synced timer so far, it looks like.
Yeah, it does look pretty synced up. Eisog missing the pogo.
That's pretty big of an issue. Eisog though, the Vengefly is...
Oh, the Vengefly is trolling today.
Oh, and the second Vengefly also trolling. Standing in the way. Now both runners taking 1 damage already in King's Pass.
I saw going for RNG softball.
No softball setup. Okay. And it looks like a 58 and 59 for King's Pass.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start for both of them. Hopefully it'll pick up here in the elevator in particular.
Yeah. So it's just jumping around in dirt mouth. Yeah. Cube has quite a bit of soul already. Going to the
Not
well.
breaking the sign for Mender Bug. You hate to see it.
That's okay. They can still break the sign later. So got a couple opportunities to break the sign. Oh, Eisog. Taking 2 damage already on the aggressive fall while Cube gets through. No problem. Oh, Cube's waiting for something.
I wonder if there's controller freeze or something. That's unfortunate.
Oh, yeah. Okay, standing still for about 5-6 seconds and losing advantage here. Okay, Eisog now going for no double spike.
Oh, now double spike.
No, going for double spike. Oh, taking a hit on the spike and getting single spike
missing.
kill. Although not too bad of a cleanup. Also had a bit of an issue cleanup, so now on 2 and 3 HP.
Yeah, but they're almost caught back up together now.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Comb room, no problem.
Pretty clean. We are seeing a bit of an HP difference though.
Yeah, Eisog on 2 HP, not the most comfortable. He needs to hopefully not hit one of the rolls off husk going to false knight. And also not drop the statue pogo. Okay, Eisog down 1 HP after dropping statue pogo. Cube taking a bit of extra time. Yep, Eisog does have to heal.
Yeah, the husks can be in particularly annoying spots here.
Yeah, alright, now this row of husks. The way said, okay, Cube also down 1 HP. Okay, Eisog has no problem. Cube does not want to heal. It looks like. Wow.
Yeah, this can be risky, particularly since when False Knight falls, he cancels your jump. Oh, here comes the heal.
Oh, there he goes. He's like, wait, I can't reset. Yeah. Usually 1 HP is not where we want to be at for a no reset run, such as this one. Oh.
Very quick kills on both sides.
Alright. It looks like they just make it out False Knight, no problem.
So we're going to see both the runners skip doing the False Knight fight. It's a completely optional fight. You can break the wall and just skip right by.
Okay, both runners leaving False Knight at 333.
So one thing to keep in mind is they don't get a heal from getting Vengeful Spirit, so they're going to have to carry this 4 HP all the way through Green Path, which can be a little difficult sometimes.
I kind of want to question why they didn't heal when False Knight was doing the rage attack, because I think they probably had enough time to heal back there. Okay, yeah. Rick's informing us that Cube is about half a second ahead. Both of them on 4 HP. So I think if either runner here takes a damage in Ancestral Mound, they'll probably bench.
Yeah, it's definitely important to bench, most likely with the low HP, especially with Moss Knights and all the other Green Path hazards.
Jumping to Moskins. A lot of things can happen.
Place your bets now on Balder Spitz.
Eisog, double plank. Yes, the timer does pause for a loading time. Okay. Very synchronized movement so far. Wow. All right. Oh, Eisog taking 1 damage.
That's probably going to be the bench right there.
RNG. Cube getting it on 3rd.
Oh.
4th for Eisog, 5th. 6th. 7. Oh my god. And 8. All right. Tied for the 2nd so far. 2nd for the 2nd highest. Wow. That's a 4th versus 8.
Yeah, and we see the bench as well.
Wow. Yeah, I think the record for tourney is 11. I forgot which races it was on, but I think I was commentating on it. And I was like, wow, 11 spits. Yeah, and I know the 2nd is by Hollow MC in like round 1 was 8, so.
A very infested elevator for Cube. Getting lots of hits, which will help out in Green Path.
Yeah. So here, ideally, they want 6. Just so we can do this Boulder insta-kill. But Cube not picking up all the Geo, but does have enough soul to go for a Fireball skip here. Okay, he goes for it. Oh, narrowly misses. Also, took a bit of extra time to get more soul.
So the skip's completely optional, but it saves 3 seconds if you make it.
Eisog looks like he walked up the platform, jumped too late, so will not go for it. But does mean he'll start Green Path with a comfortable amount of soul.
You getting a lot of soul without too much issue, and we'll be up to full soul They get birds in the next room.
Eisog took a damage on the moss cannon.
And don't. Oh,
that's another damage. 2 damage already in this first room.
This first room can be pretty brutal.
Wow. Okay, Cube going for fireball skip, very clean.
Very good, yeah. So if you miss the fireball skip, there is a backup, but with pogoing the squib, but it does take a lot of time to set up and is not preferred.
Yeah, and sometimes the squid just, fires early and jumps all over the place, and it can become a time sink really quickly. Eisog, does have to resort to the skip. Drops in the acid.
I hate to see it.
Now back on 2 HP. Okay, looks like the squid's in a good position.
Oh, yeah.
Got it.
Very cooperative today.
On the other screen, meanwhile, Cube, taking a large fall, but did get a fireball skip previously. Okay, here in this room, Cube needs 8 out of 9 soul. So it needs jet. Okay, he gets full soul for this Moss Knight coming up here. And Eisog on his second fireball skip. Looks like he's got it. Okay. Cube going for a double hit. And he's got it.
So the advantage of that is not only is it faster, but it makes collecting soul in the next room a lot easier.
Yeah, since you can start with 3 soul. Eisog also not in this room. Not taking a fall, but that also has quite a bit of soul. Needs one more hit, I think. Oh, is he at 8? He's at 8, right?
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Does not get double hit.
Yeah. So coming up for Cube are Moss Knights. They give a lot of geo, but sometimes they can be quite uncooperative. Looks like not a bad pattern. Very fast.
Okay, so in chat asking why didn't Eisog hit the squid to get 2 soul charges and fireball again.
So you can single fireball skip that actually, but by the time you aggro the squib, it's almost worth just going for the skip at that point.
And also, if you miss, then now the squid's dead. And then it'll be a very awkward.
At that point, you have to reset the room and then re-aggro the squib. And in a no reset run, it's just better to cut your losses.
So
we're seeing a very clean.
Cannot heal.
Right?
It's 1 HP Hornet fight. Oh my god. Show us the Fury Hornet. Cube though, very comfortable going to Hornet, it looks like. And gets
we might see a very early heal on the first stagger.
Okay, so the issue was dying in green path though. Fireball's wrong way. No, he needs soul to heal. Oh my god. Okay.
And the nail throw resets the stagger too.
Okay.
Yeah,
heal. All right.
Heal.
Makes it out. For now.
Oh man, this is so close.
What a narrow dodge. If he dies in green path, then he has to walk all the way back with no dash, which means green path is one of the worst places to die in this run.
Ideally with Hornet, there's 2 ways to do with Hornet. You either jump her back and forth across the room and you can get double hits on your Vengeful Spirit, which is the fastest way. Or sometimes Hornet doesn't cooperate with double hits and you can keep her in a corner. But all that kind of goes out the window when you're dealing with 1 HP because it's more about not getting hit.
Okay. So Cube pulled out quite a bit of lead in the Mothman cloak split.
Thankfully, there's still a lot of time left in the run for both runners to either catch up or
Cube getting 2 hits on the mushroom guy.
Movement through fungal is very satisfying. It's very optimized and it's actually quite hard to get down sometimes. Particularly that first vertical room that Eisog's going through right now.
Yes, it's the only section where we have cloak but not claw, which means we can just hug the walls as much as we want without worry about wall cling slowing us down.
So over here we're going through fungal rocks on Cube. This helps get some geo because we have a big purchase coming up and dash slash. So
Keep
we
that
need as
going
much
for,
geo as we can get.
Keep going for e-pogo. Explosion pogo. Okay, gets it, no problem.
Yeah, there's
Very
lots of
technical
setups for that trick. It was patched out somewhat in current patch, and it's very hard to do. But on 1.2.2.1, there's lots of comfy setups for it.
Oh, Eisog landing on the mushroom. Okay.
Mantis
Cube going
Pogo?
for Mantis Pogo. Okay.
It's double pogo on the right
bit of
one.
extra. Some nice safety. I think just having a couple more extra pogo on the second mantis in a race is pretty good. Just in case you didn't actually get enough height. Or like a dash.
Yeah, it's a lot better than having to go
Eisog.
around. Ooh, you hate to see it.
Oh, can you actually get up? Okay. Oh, slightly too low. Almost. The worst thing is actually missing, and the worst is actually missing and also taking 2 damage. That's worse than just missing.
Yeah, so those explosions do 2 damage if you get hit by them. So if you mess up the timing, you can take quite a bit of damage.
Okay, now it's time for Mantis not in a good spot for Eisog. Does have full HP. Okay, that Mantis does not only have one hit left. Oh, what a save! Tries to fireball the Mantis out of it. No, jumps off. Okay, realizes Mantis does not have enough. Oh wait, what is he doing? Oh, he's going to pogo.
So if you pogo that Mantis, this is up slash. You can actually make it all the way to the top, but it's very tricky to do.
Well, those 2 Mantis still waiting for him back there. Oh
yeah, they're coming for him.
No, they're stuck. They're stuck on the bottom floor. All right.
Thankfully, we quit out here, so it's not a big deal that he's 1 HP right now, but it's still very scary.
Darn.
So Cube over here coming and fighting Gruz Mother, making quick work of the boss.
All right. Gruz Mother, very nice. Just kind of moves along, allowing Cube to up slash as much as he desires.
Optimally, you want to kill Gruz Mother while you're on the left, so that way she pops over to the right and you can get a better cleanup. But very fast cleanup on the Gruzzers.
Yeah. Eisog not going into a Gruz Mother split. Okay, gets 1 hit of soul. Okay.
So Cube is now buying Shaman Stone, which is a very strong charm for spells in particular, since we don't have time to get a lot of nail upgrades. And we'll be getting all the spells in this run. So it's very efficient and effective, and also very cheap. So now Cube takes an intentional death for one of the more innovative skips in speedrunning for Hollow Knight. It's a shade skip. It's very classic. Very clean, gets a first try.
Sometimes the shade will fireball, and they have to be like, okay, I'll wait, and sort of messes up the setup.
Ooh, Gruz Mother getting stuck in the ceiling.
Oh, wow.
You hate to see it.
Oh, it's now stuck on the floor. Gruz Mother getting stuck everywhere today.
So on the positive side, Gruz Mother died on the floor. If she dies in the ceiling, some of the geo can get stuck in the ceiling.
Also, only has 1 shot of fireball. Oh, gets 5 out of 7.
That's still a very clean cleanup.
All right. Cube now heading to city. And Eisog just picking up his Shaman Stone.
Ooh, that was nice.
Yeah, walk lane storage. Oh.
So we're going to be seeing Cube make their way down to city and take a bench, and then they're going to go ahead and kill Gorgeous Husk for some geo to make a big purchase in dash slash, which is going to be a major key focus of the early part of the run. Allows us to get to some places that you normally would not be able to get to.
Specifically, we can skip, we can get Chasehill without Elegant Key, which means we can go get Chasehill before we go into Crystal Peaks.
Yeah.
And
so, Elegant Key is also 800 geo, just like Dash Slash, but it's really about the order of what we get it. Because we also have to get Dash Slash anyway. So by getting it early and skipping the Elegant Key, it makes for a lot better geo routing.
And in addition, since we need to go get Desolate Dive, that means we need to do the actual Sanctum, and we can skip lots of it with Dash Slash.
So Cube missed the double on Gorgeous Husk. So it was a little slower, but still decently fast.
See how much heal he's got. Okay, so we can see Cube with 720 geo. Short of the 800, and the remaining he will farm for hoppers on his way to Dash Slash. Oh.
Hoppers can go a little sour if the primal aspids get in the way, but very fast and clean hoppers, you won't normally have any problems.
Oh, Cube hitting the Boo Fly. Now 4 HP already. Now we can switch audio to Cube since he's now about like a minute and a half ahead, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Cube, now having collected 800 geo, will make their way over to go ahead and buy Dash Slash. Almost there.
Oh, Eisog on 2 HP.
So when Gorgeous Husk gets off cycle like this, it can be very scary because
Don't die to G-Husk. Oh.
G-Husk has like a cycle of jumping over.
That was close. Yeah, sometimes when you kill Gorgeous Husk on the left, the Geo goes into the tunnel, and when you think you picked it up and pause, sometimes you'd be like, wait, I didn't pick up the entire 420 Geo. And some of it was actually in the tunnel that we came in.
And Geo is very tight. See, got Eisog with 712, which is a little bit on the lower side. Need to pick up all the Geo from the hoppers to make their purchase.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to see Cube now moving over to the Shade Soul section, which is the first skip using Dash Slash. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Cube not having... Okay. Taking 1 damage during a lever skip.
So not the worst place to die in the run, but they need to get their Shade back because their Shade has all their Geo. They cannot die again.
Yeah. They die again, this run is going to look very sketchy.
Some creative relic pathing.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can kind of make it back after Sanctum. You have to do... without Dash Slash, you can still do Sanctum. And Sanctum gives you 400 Geo for after Soul Master.
Yeah, you'll have to skip Shade Soul.
Yeah.
But thankfully we're seeing the Shade collection. And we're seeing the 800 Geo as well. So hopefully this all goes smooth. You just need to make it over to get by Dash Slash. Very fast Soul Warrior.
Okay. And Eisog is safe. Not the best place, not the worst place to die, but already being behind, dying will put him even behind. Put him even more behind. So.
Yeah, dying anywhere is going to put you behind, but out of all the places to die, that's one of the more tame ones.
Oops, wrong button. Okay.
Let's see. Shade Souls collected on Cube's side. And Cube's now going to be making their way through Sanctum. Sanctum can be a very tricky part of the run. So hopefully everything goes smoothly. Going to be seeing another Soul Warrior fight right here.
But now we have Shade, so
Yep.
So
yeah,
Warrior
Shade
gets
Soul makes it
demolished.
very fast. In particular, in this room with the Soul Twisters, they can spawn in some rough spots.
Such as that. Yeah. Sometimes, but just like that, they'll block the way. Oh, the elevator now closing in on behind him. And Shade Soul to kill the Twister, yeah. Sometimes they'll teleporting after you, and that's not a big deal, but sometimes they'll just stand there in the hallway.
So we're seeing some extra soul collection because we really want to be at full soul for Soul Master to eliminate as much RNG in the fight as possible.
Can he heal here? Okay, I don't think he will.
I think it's more risky to heal.
Yeah.
But 3 HP Soul Master can definitely be a little sketchy.
Oh, taking 1 damage already. Oh, Mr. Shade Soul.
That is unfortunate. So one of the big problems with taking that damage early was they miss the potential for another Shade Soul during the knockback.
Yeah.
Nice double though.
Oh, it just misses that nail hit. And be done. On 2 HP during
2 HP for second phase can definitely be a little risky. Most likely will not be seeing a quick kill on second phase.
Slightly scary, yeah.
Now we see the dash slash, lever skip, and Shade Soul collection.
Okay. Going for dash rats. So yeah, we have seen both this strat that Cube is showing off here, and just 2 up slashes.
So we're seeing Cube heal because dive is a hard save and we can't quit out to the bench. So we need to make our way back through Sanctum. And sometimes that can go a little rough. So having more HP for that's nice.
And the second reason being that picking up Desolate Dive refills your soul gauge.
Seeing a Soul Master here. Going still very quickly. Ooh, a little weird on the wall cling storage there for Cube. Got stuck in place for a minute.
Alpha going for this room. The Soul Twister, pretty nice today. Also on 3 HP, exactly where Cube was at this section here.
3 HP, but a faster 3 HP. So definitely some time gain. But they are going into Soul Master with less soul.
Yeah. Then Cube did. Okay.
Chat asking about a death. Eisog did indeed die on the way to dash slash. Unfortunate death.
Oh, just missing the double.
Oh, getting hit there.
So Master teleporting late. Oh, fireball in late. No
missing.
double again.
Yeah, missing the potential double. During staggers, it's fairly easy to pick up a double if you're quick. So little potential time save missed.
All right. So Cube here needs to make his way to Spire Bench and gets 300 geo for King Station before Crystal Peaks. Oh, Eisog not getting any nail hits so far. Okay, here's one.
Very rough.
No, not really any soul to use Shade Soul. Oh, misses Shade Soul.
And missing one too. We might.
Oh,
that was very
just
close.
barely.
So we could have seen a potential second diving phase, which would have been very unfortunate and rough.
Yeah, which will be quite a bit of a time loss. Okay.
But 2 HP coming back through Sanctum and
Cube. Now 2 Geo short. Okay, does have an extra fireball. Can get on his way to King Station here.
yeah, gonna have to kill a husk.
Right here. Yeah, here we go. He's got it. So now Cube is heading to Dirtmouth, and Eisog is...
Looks like by the timestamps that we're seeing the gap close very slowly, but there's definitely potential for this race to get closer if the pace continues up.
Yeah, that was probably the longest segment without benching. Going to peaks here. We need to pick up Crystal Heart, Descending Dark, and Dreamnail before quitting back to Aspire.
One thing that makes all skills very different than a lot of other categories is that because all skills gets dive, they don't need to get Geo for Lantern. Normally, other categories will defeat Watcher Knights in order to get Geo to buy a Lantern to get into Crystal Peaks.
It's free in the grub.
Oh,
Let's go. Free in the city grub. Very cool. Yeah, keep already on 1 HP going to peaks here. Oh.
yeah, even with all the early deaths and mishaps, we're still seeing very decent play and recovery from both runners.
Okay, peaks coming up. Okay, looks like
Are
we'll
we
see
seeing Pogax? Oh,
Yep.
oh,
Okay,
and a nice
very nice.
Pogax. Pogax is very consistent, but does have a small chance to not work out. It saves a few seconds to land, but loses about 10 or so if you miss it. And have to go around.
Yeah. Whew. Oh, narrowly
Very
squeezing himself in between the laser and the wall. Double damage taken so far in peaks.
This is very good because there's going to be an intentional damage tank for early control later in this section without any further heals, and there's also a faster damage tank cycle in peaks as well, so taking as little damage as possible helps save a lot of time.
And the Crystal Peaks Darkroom and the Crushers make unintentional damage tanks kind of frequent for for runners. So
Nice use of dash slash to skip the platform.
yeah. Oh, looks like we'll see a damage tank cycle from Cube. Oh, almost nodding time in there. Was he underplat?
Underplat. Oh,
Underplat.
get your woos out now.
Ooh. Okay, Eisog taking an early pause menu. Okay, Eisog taking early damage as well before peaks.
So on the way out from peaks, Cube is going to be picking up Descending Dark, the upgraded version of Dive. A very strong spell and will be used to shred Watcher Knights and Hornet 2. It gives invincibility frames in particular, which allow Cube to take a lot less damage from bosses and play a lot more aggressively.
Cube free in the grub. Okay.
So we're not seeing Pogax, unfortunately.
Oh, Eisog. Okay. never mind. That dive actually did hit. Okay, so Cube now going to Dark Room with the C-dash rats. A bit slower, but many say they do find it much easier.
C-dash strats are a lot more comfy, and if you get hit in a dark room, you respawn at the very beginning, meaning that taking any like falling into spikes is very costly in terms of time. So we're seeing a bit of a slow cycle.
Oh, it's missing. Yeah, that laser. Okay. This new get out quickly. Okay. Cube now going into.
I think a damage tank there might have been smarter, and then not damage taking in Sea Heart Room, but definitely understandable. The split can be very difficult.
And Cube showing us the early control.
So by dash slashing and taking damage there, we gain early control and are able to leave the room a lot quicker. Part of the reason why the peak split can be very difficult, because we need to take damage there and optimally take damage in the Crystal Heart Room. Seeing a damageless cycle.
From Eisog, okay. Very nice.
No underplat.
However.
Oh, getting the soul.
Safety soul.
So Cube's now going to be getting Dream Nail here, and because they have access to Crystal Heart, makes it a lot faster to go through Dream platforms. So by dashing and falling off there, Cube is able to cause the Seer to spawn slightly faster in loadless time.
Yeah.
It loses a second in RTA time, though.
Also taking one hit on the crushers. Needs to be careful. Does not ideally want to get a hit again. We could see them heal before Dark Room at 2 HP, because otherwise a double damage in Dark Room will put them back at the Spire.
Especially since they still want... Oh, yep, there's the heal.
Yep.
They still want to most likely take damage in the crystallized mound for the early control.
Okay. We'll see half C dash, half dash. Okay. From Eisog, no problem.
No hits.
Off the Glim back.
Still very efficient. I'm assuming the extra soul, not enough to actually cast another spell. I was assuming it was going to be for a Shade Soul to clear out some of the
Hunters.
Aspids.
Yeah, this one in particular, the Eisog is jumping past. Looks like he has no difficulty with it.
So we're seeing Cube back in the city. They're about to go to Watcher Knights, which is a significantly easier fight compared to any percent or some other categories because of the use of Descending Dark. Each Watcher Knight will die to 3 Descending Darks.
Yeah, so here, hopefully the runners are going to be hoping for the Watcher Knights to just attack and not roll around. Oh, or bounce, because now I have to wait for them to come back down before casting Descending Dark. And with the second set, well, now we have 2 Watcher Knights here, and we want them to stay next to each other. And Cube getting hit out of his Dream Nail now on 3 HP. Okay, and the one, okay, now on 2 HP.
Yeah, this is very difficult. So Cube tried to go for a double Dream Nail.
Now another hit of damage.
Oh, we might see it. Oh, very clutch.
Oh my.
That was very scary there, but happened to be able to get enough soul for the triple dark, and they stayed right by him, looking for the kill.
A clutch win for Cube.
Fight might be easier than any %, but it can still go wrong.
Especially now we're trying to damage tank through some of the attacks so we can cast Descending Dark.
Yeah. They're seeing the first Dreamer Lurian pick up from Cube. A little wiggling before the focus, but yeah, so based on the timestamps in chat, looks like Crystal Peaks was a little rough, but the gap is closing for Dreamnail. We might see a further gap close in Watcher Nights depending on if they cooperate. Getting some soul on the flyer.
Cube is ahead for sure.
Yeah, Cube is significantly ahead due to an early death.
However, with the Isma skips coming up, we could see things change.
Thankfully, the scariest part to die, in my opinion, is over. Dying in Crystallized Mound and just Crystal Peak split is definitely the biggest time loss you can have from a death.
Oh, Eisog does get a double Dreamnail. Shades at once. Oh, narrowly misses the D-Dark. Oh, taking another hit now.
Okay,
now
killing
2
both
HP.
with that dive, but 2 HP on the third wave is kind of rough, especially since the Knights spread out. And yeah, we'll see a roll from both of them.
Same position as Cube found himself earlier. Now on 1 HP as well. Well, he
Oh, and another double dive.
Oh,
Cube missing
so now
Spike
taking 2
Tunnel,
damage
though.
on Spike Tunnel. Misses a third time. Okay, we'll have to heal, and they do have one more try before. Okay.
Oh.
We could probably see a saving quick. Okay, no. We'll just jump right into the spikes.
I mean, I don't think a saving quit
Back
saves too
at
much time.
Lurian, no Spire safety bench for Cubed. Well, certainly by about a minute of a time loss.
This gives a lot of time to catch up.
Oh, I was falling off the Dreamnail platform.
So yeah, as you can see, Eisog was almost done with Lurian at about the same time that Cube respawned. So this race is back in business.
T-dash on elevator.
It's very risky to farm soul.
There's not a lot of place to farm soul.
The only places you can farm soul there are 2 flyers in the waterways shaft that you can go for, but you can't Dreamnail them, and they tend to like hitting you. And then there's also the ones in Basin, which also like to spear you and bully you.
So Brava's on both sides. Not really the ideal enemies you want to farm soul off of. And given the terrain, right? One being this really long tunnel. Oh, I almost dived him. Cube soul almost dived him. And
no, it almost looks like.
Yeah, that was the side
there we go.
Oh, see dashing the wrong way? And he's got it. Okay.
Yeah, that's what we like to see. So the reason we have to Spike Tunnel is because normally that would require a waterways entry.
Yeah. This means you need to get Simple Key to get into waterways, and also have to do quite a bit of waterways to actually get to that point. So,
failed acid skip.
Yep. Cube showing off the third acid skip. Sorry. Oh, jumping! That's not a good spot to be in.
It's rough.
Quite awkward.
So we're doing these acid skips because normally the game tries to force you to fight Dung Defender in order to gain access to Isma's Grove.
Oh, Eisog?
Are we gonna see early horn control? I don't think so.
Eisog not dashing, not quite far enough.
No death though, so that is good.
Just have 2 HP, but on the second acid skip here, there is a blood sack that Eisog can dream now off of. He does not want to, however.
Oh, gets that acid. The horn.
The horn blocking the way back and forth. Now Cube finds himself stuck in this tunnel. Will go back to heal once before confronting the horn again. I'm still waiting for him.
Meanwhile, we're seeing the Isma's collection.
Wow, Eisog,
very clean acid skips,
there's
saving a lot of time.
problem. Oh, Cube with a hard fall. Oh, Eisog.
Oh, the warps.
Blocked.
Oh,
no. For him. Oh my. Oh. He's like.
That is an unfortunate position.
Can you jump and straight though? I think
waiting for the warps to de-aggro, I think. But I
don't think they want to de-aggro.
I don't think that one will de-aggro because it's too close.
I think a better way right now might be just save quit. Yeah.
I think you could Shade Soul, couldn't you?
Yeah, but he's swimming. Oh, he got it.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, I wasn't really sure if there was any room for him to actually leave the acid and Shade Soul, sorry.
Yeah. Walls are also very hungry in this game and will eat your Shade Souls.
1 HP, yeah. He probably wants to farm a bit off the horn so he can see dashing basin.
So there is a C dash that you can do in basin, but has an RNG chance of getting you hit. And you don't want to have an RNG chance of getting hit if you're at 1 HP.
Yeah, then the RNG hit suddenly becomes kind of awkward. Oh, Eisog realizing Brava's in the way and cancel the C dash.
Avoiding lots of hits there.
Keep taking early damage on Mollux.
You hate to see it. So, Mollux are not a D-Dark for that one?
Interesting strats, okay.
Mollux for the most part.
Oh, another damage.
We typically see one intentional damage. There is one that can hit you on the ceiling, but for the most part, if you go through the cycles correctly, you will not get hit.
Okay, Cube though, not healing before Broken Vessel File on 2 HP.
Cube going for a dash. Oh. So if you go for the ledge strategy, you can save a couple seconds if you get it first try. If you fail it once but get the second try, it goes even, and every fail after that loses you time. It's a very difficult trick.
3 HP Broken Vessel. Cube did not unlock the shortcut, which means if they die, they will have to do the Mollux section again. So it's very important that Cube gets his file on first try, which in this run should not be a problem.
So we're also seeing 3 HP. Oh, that is unfortunate. Missing
Cube gets the headband.
Oh.
Okay. Eisog 1 HP.
So they won't get hit if they stay right there, so they're just going to go ahead and farm some soul. Looks like going to full.
Back to full.
Going to 2 hits as well. Should make for a very comfy Broken Vessel. Most likely not a need to open up the shortcut. Seeing the long way around. And wings are collected on Cube's side.
Starting on Broken Vessel. There's a double hit Shade Soul. Also, I could hope for an early headbang here.
No headbang, just the stagger.
No headbang.
Oh, here comes.
Headbang now. Okay.
So the headbang is particularly good because it allows runners to repeatedly spam. Oh, a second one. Repeatedly spam Descending Dark. And it keeps Broken Vessel still and not staggering, which is very good.
Yeah, and also Broken Vessel doesn't get to jump around. So we can always make sure that the Descending Dark hits all its shockwaves and does the full damage.
All in all, it's the best attack, and you'll see a lot of runners stop doing damage for a second if they know a headbang's coming to prevent staggering. because Broken Vessel will not stagger during a headbang, but can stagger before or after it.
Cube now moving on to Hornet 2. Oh.
Hornet 2 can be a very difficult part of the run, and especially if you don't take the safety bench, has a lot of potential time loss.
Yeah. I think the safety bench might be around 10 seconds, I feel like. Maybe less. Depends on how fast you are at hitting the breakable roof.
It could be if you have like Soul in particular to break the roof. It's pretty fast. But
after it looks like the luxury of having a fireball is not available to Cube. And
either way,
Cube
we'll
will not
see
take.
Cube end up falling behind if they do die to Hornet.
Yeah. A death to Hornet 2 will be very punishing without the safety bench here.
So Hornet 2 is pretty similar to Hornet 1, except a lot faster and can parry a lot of your spells and such traps and all sorts of other mean things.
Okay. Cube's got lots of hits and lots of nail hits.
Yeah.
Oh.
You want to be close to Hornet somewhat. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, getting hit twice, but not too close.
What Cube just experienced earlier was he shot a Shade Soul and Hornet parried at that exact moment. And Cube was too close, which means that there was nothing he could do to prevent the counter from hitting him. Also going for the bench, but little bit of a difficulty breaking the roof there.
So one of the annoying things about Hornet parrying Shade Souls is not only does it keep you really close to Hornet for the parry, but Shade Soul has a cast animation, which will continue going on.
Which means you can't dash out of the parry. Unlike if you hit the parry with a nail, then you can immediately dash away.
Avoiding damage after Shade Souling a parry is when you're too close is very hard without parrying with a nail in response. King's Brands collected on Cube's side.
Oh, also taking two damage early on. Now a stagger. A nice double hit.
Double hits are very optimal. Spells are going to be the main way of doing damage throughout the entire run as a whole.
Double hit.
A double Shade Soul does 80 damage. And a single nail hit does 5. For comparison. Very good Hornet fight.
Ends the fight.
King's Brand collected from both runners now. Looks like the gap is continuing to close a little.
Yeah.
Oh. A hit from one of the birds.
If Eisog didn't get stuck in the Esma room by that Whormp, this probably would have been quite a bit closer, yeah.
Yeah. 15-second time save. Gap's now only 47 seconds. From King's Brand.
Now we are approaching the. Now we're getting closer and closer to the end.
There's some last errand running to do, a couple dreamers to collect, and then the trip to the abyss.
And also Cube getting Cyclone Slash.
Yeah, just some errands. Cyclone Slash is useful for breaking some doors, and can also be used for some quick drops, but it's not particularly used in boss fights, especially since Shaman Stone spells just do a lot more damage. I believe both of the runners were stuck by Horps, but Cube was definitely got out a lot faster. But the Horps were out of blood. Were out for blood. Holy cow! Can't speak. Being Cyclone / collected on by Cube.
Hele sommet. Bam. Finnen.
Also, would seem like the runner's timer got synced. Yeah, it was off by quite a bit earlier.
So we're going to be seeing Umu coming up here now. Umu can definitely be a tricky boss to handle with some RNG factors.
For sure. Especially we could see a 1 cycle, which will save about 20 seconds over a 2 cycle.
1 cycle can be particularly difficult to get if you get what's referred to as an extra attack. Umu has a set amount of attacks before he goes into his vulnerable phase, but there is a chance that you can get an extra one, which can really throw off the timing. There's a way to save extra attacks, but it's very difficult and challenging. In addition, Umu can do slow attacks or fast attacks, so there's also just RNG save or loss there. He'll either do too fast or too slow.
Keep taking a bit of a time killing these small jellyfish. What are they called? I don't actually know what the small ones are called. I know the big ones are umas.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the little ones are called either.
Little umas. Aspiring to be big uma. Okay. Chat informing us it's also uma, but it's a U. Yeah, so it's a little uma. You've taken damage already before getting to Umu here.
That's unfortunate.
No big deal.
Typically what you'd see is a very quick Dream Nail.
Cube not healing and no need for Dream Nail here. Stay on also.
I think 4 HP is a lot more acceptable for all skills Umu because you tend to get a 1 cycle or a really comfy 2 cycle.
Oh, Cube not going for a 1 cycle setup here.
So comfy 2 cycle.
Oh, could not get a double hit at the end.
Very unfortunate.
Just barely not getting hit, but unable to Dream Nail Umu for a second time here. Oh,
probably doesn't need to though, to be fair.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, and there's the Umu kill. Nice and comfy. Didn't see any damage taken. Oh.
Oh, Eisog missing the... Oh. Wait,
so
what?
that's going to ruin the 1 cycle setup.
Yeah, since there's no more opportunity to Dream Nail after you start the bait.
Yeah, at this point, your options are to either... Yeah, we're seeing this now. Going for the any % setup allows you to get another Dream Nail, which is most likely going to do more damage if you get doubles. Either way, we're seeing a 2 cycle from both runners.
And 2 shades supposed to finish that off.
Very, a lot shorter 2 cycle, but still.
Looks like a time. Yeah.
Wall cling storage that you can get off of Umu's gate.
I always find that one pretty hard.
It is very difficult, but looks super cool when you can do it. The swag. So we're going to be seeing a quick trip to green path here.
Picking up Great Slash.
Yeah.
Although I do find wall cling storage in White Palace the coolest one.
Yeah,
'Cause
there's
it's so
Welcome
long.
Storage and White Palace. It's very long and fun. There's another one you can do in Fungal Waste. We do an any percent Steel Soul, which is a pretty niche category. But it's also fun, and you get to bounce off a mushroom at the end as well. Unfortunate hit there,
Not
but
really a
almost
big
very
deal.
clean.
Since after this, after picking up Great Slash, we'll save and quit back to T-Shirts Archives anyways.
Health isn't as big of a deal on the split as it is on some other ones, but getting hit's still unfortunate.
And Cube showing us the C dashes.
Up here we have what I believe they're called Duran Does.
Duran
coming up
yeah.
here.
Durandos?
Yeah, I believe Duran Does are the flying ones and Duran Doos are the acid ones.
Yeah.
Either way, they're all friends.
I don't know. They just kind of stare at me menacingly. I don't know. Okay, Cube now picking up Great Slash.
To sta kukando.
Great Slash isn't used in the run. Not much, but it is helpful for the fact that it is all skills and is required. Yeah, chat confirming it is a Duranda.
Oh, Eisog?
Oh, that's
1 HP.
all
big
very
heal.
close. Yeah, we're seeing
Okay.
a heal.
Yeah, you do have to kill Duranda for a journal, and that's how I found out their name, because they were the last enemy that I didn't have on my journal.
Yeah, collecting the Hunter's Journal was a task. Lots of hidden enemies and entries. We're coming up to the arena here for Wraiths. So arenas in this game have set spawn positions, so they are not RNG. Seeing the nice C dash.
Right now, here's the Wraith Arena. Oh, Essence Drop.
Oh, Pog.
Oh, it suddenly reminds me of the game where Zero got 2 Essence Drops in this arena. that was amazing.
You've had a very clean arena there. Not really any major time loss or anything there. Which that arena can go wrong if you take any falls. So we're approaching the end of the run here. Last errands.
Yeah, Cube now going through Queen's Gardens with Dark Deep Death waiting afterwards.
Meanwhile, Eisog getting hit spikes the first part of the arena. Doesn't mess up any cycles or anything because the arena hadn't started yet, but still unfortunate.
Eisog, Shade Soul at the start and not a lot of soul to work with here. Okay, got it.
So seeing a hazard warp right there. They patched it out of the game, but due to some hazard respawn hitboxes, you're able to teleport down to the lever by hitting a certain spot on the thorns. It's not the tightest in the world, but it can definitely be missed. All in all, a very quick Queen's Gardens. Coming up to the dark room here. So because we never get lantern in the run, we do unfortunately have to do this room in the dark, whereas some other categories get to have lantern by this point because of Crystal Peaks.
Dark Deep Nest. Well, fortunately, we do have the luxury of being able to descending dark at the end of this room, as Cube is doing right here.
There's not really a lot of risks to the room. The major issue, as I've said before, with dark rooms is if you get hit by spikes, you respawn at the beginning of the room. It was intended by Team Cherry to keep you from getting like stuck in the middle of a dark room, and also to try and bar you from actually going through one.
And Cube going through Dark Deep Nest with no problems at all.
Yeah, no problems, no hits. Very good. We wanted.
Oh, Eisog 1 HP.
Oh, this is going to be rough. They'll most likely heal.
Yeah, there are two.
This is a really bad spot to die. So.
Yeah, on this patch, they're unable to hit you with the needles.
A bit of an oversight. They're on the wrong layer.
Eisog taking one hit, trying to gather soul. This will probably end up at some time loss here for Eisog.
Very unfortunate. If there's going to be catching up done, it needs to be done pretty quickly as we're approaching the end here.
Yeah. There's only Abyss left, which is still quite scary with mainly the Lighthouse climb and Abyss climb.
Siblings do 2 damage, and it can be very easy to fall after getting hit by siblings, which can put you in a very tough spot.
Oh, Eisog taking 2 damage now on the final spider here.
Yeah, that spider can be a bit of a bully.
Oh, a 3rd hit.
In particular, there's spikes at the top right of that like vertical shaft, and the spider can hit you into those spikes. And as I said, you'll respawn at the beginning and take 2 damage. So you want to try and avoid that at all costs.
Eisog not going to den as Cube is just leaving. Eisog also has 1 hit of soul coming in here.
Taking dark rooms over a King's Pass, I'd have to agree. I run a lot of low percent, which has a lot of dark rooms, and it gets pretty comfy once you know everything in the room.
Yeah. Yeah. So ideally, we want 2 hits, 2 shots of soul, as Eisog is getting here, so we can descending dark and shade soul the last about. Oh. Yeah. So after that's done, we can get past that last devout, which is the only one in the way.
So we're seeing Cube dashing on their way to the Abyss. The Abyss has both the climb to the lighthouse and also the climb out of the Abyss, because Shade Cloak is another hard save in the game.
And without Dream Gate, we have to climb out, unfortunately. Oh, Cube's camera.
Sometimes that can happen with inventory drops, depending on where you do it, where your camera position doesn't update properly, and it can be a little scary. The Devout deciding to back up. So
Oh,
a lot
no.
of runners will decide to side slash the devout to get it to attack, and then pogo it twice.
Oh, he.
Um,
What?
so what
Okay,
happened
he
was,
got out.
yeah, they
That's alright.
RNG backup from the devout. Taking a hit from siblings, but still a decent climb through the lighthouse. Once it's lit, there won't be any issue with getting hit, so.
And Cube successfully climbs lighthouse.
We're going to see a quick Shade Cloak pickup. And we're going to see a quit out. Quitting out saves time. Loadless again, just like falling in Dreamplats. But loses time RTA.
Yeah, so the idea is we don't have to look at the Shade Cloak pickup screen.
No Arcane Egg pickup.
As always. Darn, that's a good egg. I also showing a swag door here. Oh yeah, I was gonna say that's quite far to the right. Okay, that's about right this time.
Yeah. Unfortunate hit. Widens the gap a little more.
And now it will only have to take 2 sibling hits for Eisog to be sent back to the bench.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we're going to see a heal or not.
Oh,
yeah.
we are.
Siblings can be bullies. They're not very friendly siblings yet. Oh, very clean climb.
Oh, too early.
Jinxed it.
Commentator's curse. Oh, can't say that.
Cube collecting Abyss Shriek. And now they're going to climb out of the Abyss to make their way over to THK, another one of the unfriendly siblings.
Yeah, this Abyss climb is arguably one of the most exciting parts. At least I think.
Yeah, Abyss climb is definitely a great time to show off a lot of skill expression in the game, as we see here.
It's like White Palace, but in all skills. There's the big one. Cube, no problem.
Very, very clean. No major hiccups or anything yet. And there they are.
Very nice.
That was incredibly good Abyss climb.
Is Cube on PB pace? By chance?
I would believe so. It depends on how THK goes. If their last PB is accurate from a week ago, it was a 59.10.
Yeah. I was gonna say Cube took a C dash a bit too long. Oh, I brought the wrong spell. Okay. Oops. Also casting a Shade Stone instead of a Howling Wraith.
Abyss Shriek
Okay.
seemed to be like the most unintuitive thing for me playing casually. Like, why does shrieking there give you a better spell? We're gonna be seeing THK from Cube.
Yeah.
And if it goes smoothly, I don't think there's a chance to PB really.
Yeah.
Because focusing takes 20 seconds. It'd have to be like a minute fight.
Cube is pausing. Okay, for a moment.
Yeah.
Probably to inform us in chat that he is not on PB phase. Still a pretty good race. Oh, Eisog? Missing the Shadow Creeper by quite a small margin.
Out of all the mistakes to make on Abyss Climb, it's definitely not the biggest one. Missing the pogo and side slashing instead. Seems to be a recurring theme for this race. It's a lot of side slashes.
Now in the final bits. Oh,
You taking a lot of damage early.
taking 2 damage to start. Oh, narrowly dodges the third.
Which can be...
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, that's the third.
we're seeing an early heal.
Oh, THK
Which is
dodges
probably
the
the... Oh, you hate
Oh,
to see it.
THK dodges a bunch of Abyss Freaks. It's 2 Abyss Freaks dodged.
Yeah, so PB is not possible. We're seeing some heals.
You know, Rhino almost did that in Pisces. In Pisces run.
Well, the focus just takes too long at that point.
Okay, well, another streak should do it.
Yeah.
Cube Shirt is probably only 1 streak away. Okay, and he gets it, no problem.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be able to finish just under an hour at about 59:30. And Eisog showing us helicopter night. Helicopter away. Spinning.
Very fun glitch. Congrats to Cube. That's very close to his PB.
Yep, that's a very nice time from Cube. Okay, let's switch. I'm going to switch audio to Eisog real quick.
Yeah. So we'll see if we can see a nice THK taking a quick heal ahead of time.
And THK drops down just as the 1 hour mark hits.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Cube. I was looking at Eisog's PB, not yours. My apologies. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Damage. But it's a stagger. No sort of heal. Forced to keep fighting here. Okay.
Hopefully we will see the...
And
Yes,
that will be the... Will be
good time to heal.
Eisog heals back to 4. Misses the Abyss Freak as THK backs away. Takes another hit. Now back on 3 HP. And gets hit by Infection Pillars. No Scream Skip. But we'll only need about 1, 2 Abyss Freak to close it out. That would be the end of THK for Eisog.
GG. Good run.
And time is coming up. And okay. 1 hour, 1 minute and 30. Just about 2 minutes behind Cubed. Not far at all.
Yeah, especially with the early death. Still decently close.
All right. GG's to both runners, and we're gonna have them coming for an interview in a second here. For any of all of you in chat, if you have any questions for the runners, feel free to put them in there now. Hello.
Hello.
Whoa. Welcome.
Good runs to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, anyways, how did either both of you feel about your performance today?
Do you want to go first, or?
Sure. It's pretty okay. I'm sad about the Isma's death on the easy part of the skips.
That's rough.
Yeah, it was very surprising. It's like, I haven't missed this many times since I started running the game.
Yeah, the race nerve is definitely something, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, there was some good things about this run. I was like 2 minutes behind a dash slash, which is pretty bad, but then I was only like about 2 minutes behind at the end, so I'm like pretty okay with how I played the rest of it, I guess.
Yeah.
So did either of you have each other's streams open? Did that like affect any influence in decisions like helicopter night?
I just had the stream completely closed. Yeah, it's just doing my run.
Oh. Okay.
So listening to the comms.
I was assuming I was just very behind. I probably shouldn't have done helicopter night because I actually didn't know, but you know.
Well, there was a minute there where you guys had almost caught up, but the corpse kind of bullied both of you.
Oh, the warp was such a bully. It like trapped me in like one between the two platforms and I couldn't get out. And I was like, fuck. And then I worked out I could jump up and shade soul it, but like,
That was crazy.
awful.
So rad.
Actually, despite benching, I golded Hornet 2 by 3 seconds.
Yeah,
So like that was an insane fight.
Hornet 2 fight.
Yeah, you
But,
got
like,
lots of doubles.
So many
Very
doubles.
fast.
Yeah, it's crazy. Really good fight.
So for Umu, was it a conscious decision for both of you to go for the any percent setup?
Yeah, I don't really like the like I'm not very good at the 1 cycle, so especially in races I'll just go for a 2 cycle. I don't think I've got it in a race in a run yet, so
I've never practiced the 1 cycle.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, 1 cycle definitely carries the risk of having like a critical failure and not being able to 2 cycle.
Yeah, it can go very wrong if you fall.
Yeah, for sure.
It's also like just a very technically difficult thing, and I think I can save time in like so many other places before I have to like actually like sit down and learn that one. So
Yeah, all right.
Is there any other part of the run that you felt particularly proud of? I know Hornet 2 fight went well.
Yeah. Or like any places you think you might want to practice before the next race. Something like that.
early game.
Yeah. You gotta practice the beginning, and for sure Isma's even more, which is annoying because I spent like 30 minutes on that just before the race.